Going on? It's Alexander here, back with some more Dragon Age Inquisition.
I knew Stroud, not well. He saved Hawk's little sister from the Blight.
He did, didn't he? Forgot about that.
Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
We heroes might make it.
We're taking down Corypheus before he takes any more lives.
Sometimes when you say shit like that, I almost start to believe it. Oh, Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where he's going. I'll have to let Merrill know. I'd better write some letters. Excuse me.
Yeah, he's probably worrying about him after all these years.
Inquisitor.
Sorry, I really need to write some letters. Another time, all right?
Alrighty. Talk with Josephine.
Another interesting development, Inquisitor. A petition from citizens of Val Royal. They wish to know what Andraste said to you in the Fade.
They think she spoke to me.
Even Leliana can't trace the rumor's origin. It may be expedient to respond to those asking for Andraste's words.
But I never saw Andraste.
It's not Andraste who saved me.
Few people outside Skyhold know it was Divine Justinia who delivered you from the Fade. You could attempt to tell Val Royal citizens the truth, though it may not be as inspiring as they hope.
I'm going to see if this actually matters. People. Okay, no, that doesn't say anything. I'm seeing if there's anything that this changes. Blah blah blah. The belongs to the item out, whatever. Here's for making me fight the Grey Wardens. Not to fight, and then welcome to the Fade. I think I'm strong to keep the Grey Wardens up. Choice. One's keeping them in place. Red. So went back to Scout. I'm not seeing anything. So, kind of like what Hawk said. We need to let them believe.
Tell these petitioners Andraste said she cares for us, always, as she walks by the Maker's side.
A fine sentiment. We will have it proclaimed in Val Royal.
Like, is it the truth? No, but it's probably for the best.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Because, that could shake the faith, which could have horrible repercussions. Like, yeah, it is kind of giving a weapon to the enemy, but it's one we have to risk. Because are they really going to believe a Darkspawn? And they already think of us as this nigh omnipotent person, so just tell them what they want to hear, I guess. At least on this thing.
Writing does not come naturally to me, as I'm certain you can imagine.
Are you all right? You seem very intent.
I am. This needs to be done before I forget. As if written by a dim-witted child. Historians will one day ask what happened at Adamant Fortress, in the Fade. I wasn't there, but others were. Their accounts must be recorded.
That's an excellent idea, Cassandra.
I certainly thought so, until I started writing. I still don't know what to say about the spirit of the divine. The Chantry teaches us that the souls of the dead pass through the Fade, so it could have been her. Yet even so...
Do you really think it might have been her? A ghost?
A ghost. A remnant of her hopes and memories. Her lingering will to do good. Those things are all possible. Nobody knows for certain what happens after we die. A spirit could have assumed her form, but why? It helped you, as Justinia herself would have.
I believe it was the Divine. She helped us one last time.
I hope that's true. I want to believe it. When they told me you were physically in the Fade, I was terrified for you. The last time such a thing happened, we created Darkspawn. We created Corypheus. The world needs to know the truth this time. No more legends lost to the ages.
Alrighty. There she is. Anything else?
Is there anything you need?
Nope.
That's enough for now.
Another time, then.
Let's finish our talks, and then, well, honestly, it'd be kind of time to head out.
Commander Cullen did good work at Adamant. Breached those walls like he'd done it a dozen times. Nice job with the demons, by the way.
We'll talk later.
What does the bull have for us?
Again.
Jesus.
Again. Come on! This is why the Qun doesn't like women fighting. I should have asked Cullen.
Get him it all, Cassandra, come on.
Good one.
Perhaps you can take over.
Qunari training exercise to master your fear. I heard about the nightmare at Adamant. Sounded big.
Can you explain why I'm supposed to hit you with this stick?
Probably, if I try. It'd involve a lot of Qunari words, though. Just hit me with the stick, alright? I need to get over this demon crap.
Ah! Gotcha!
All right.
Bop!
There we go. Oh, yeah. Damn demon. Who's stuck in the Fade, huh?
You fought in that siege. Every demon at Adamant wanted to tear you in half.
I bet, you demon assholes. And who killed you? That's right. Iron fucking Bull. I needed that. Thanks, boss.
Anytime.
That's certainly an exercise, I guess. A weird one, but an exercise nonetheless.
Pleasure as always, boss.
See you later, Bull.
Nice talking with you, boss.
You happier with the champion off with the wardens?
Alright, what's up with Sarah?
Heard what went on in that Fade thing. what you think went on. Can't even start to believe that business.
All I know is we lost people.
We can stew about what we saw for ages, but some of us didn't come back.
Knew you'd get what was important. Yammer yammer, visions and shite. People are dead. Probably. Stroud, yeah? Lost a serious moustache there. And in trade, a busted down bunch of wardens. And they're always weird. Usually, bad stuff happens first, so you're glad when the hero shows up. But wardens are the wrong way round. They're the good thing that means a bad thing is about to happen. Like in Denerim, when the Blight ended.
Planning ahead, I only care.
A lot happened in Denerim. What did you see?
A whole lot.
People talked a lot about this one warden. There was a big fight and they died, or... I don't know, maybe they didn't.
The hero of Ferelden? You forget the hero of Ferelden.
That was ages ago. 10 years. I was playing with small painted boxes and burying stuff I stole. I remember more people cringing about magic than Blight. Wardens were an excuse for your stuff to go missing. Blackwall's nice, though. Different from the adamant ones. Need more like him. You have a problem. That, over there, is a full tavern. But everyone's drinking alone. They're all up their own arses about the Inquisition. I can't have fun with everybody whinging, and they'll fall on their swords before Corypheus can push them. I'm thinking pranks. Set a few up, knock a few down. You win or not?
You have an odd idea of preparation. I need to keep them at their best.
What's best then, Mopey? Constantly ready for death to fall from the gaping hole up there. I know people. Pissed off and fired up is better than dreary bleary. Come on.
Let's go.
Lead the way.
What, really?
Really?
I knew you were different. Let's go.
Where did we wind up?
Right, General, up. What, the desk? Oh, yes. Center of the Empire and all that. What to do, what to do.
Great, so what do we do?
All right, Sarah. What do you want to do?
Thing looks heavy. Don't want to move or break it. I got it. Easy one. Just a slip of something under here. There, won't notice much, but it's just that little bit wonky. He's so in control that'll piss him royally. I tell one of the soldiers and boom, the general seems like people. And since he works for you, you seem like people. Come on, next one. Right. What, just the door? Where she greets every important idiot. Yes.
Well, Sarah, what do you have in mind?
Get a bucket. Classic, yeah? 5 minutes of sloppy boss gets you weeks of happy kitchen staff. Except for the one who cleans it up, I suppose. But whatever. Next up.
This one might not be a good idea. She might stab us for this one.
A locked... No, leave that. Not interested in her hidden things. Not for just a bit of fun. Maybe feed her messengers something gassy? No, bears don't part. But they flap and...
Who is up there?
Run.
Go!
That was fun. An inquisitor of the people, still remembering you're one of them. If all they got was the herald stuff, the serious bit, you'd start to sound pretty scary. That works, but not for long.
Respectful, anything to keep us inspired.
Whatever it takes. I'll start throwing pies if it kept people inspired.
Pies is so good, and Corypheus would never do that. Good thing for you, innit? Because from the bottom, everyone up top sort of seems the same. Anyway, fun time, Inquisitor. You! Oh, frig.
Run!
You did it! Your wish is something, something.
I'll be back if I need you.
Go on.
We'll get to know Sarah a bit more in the next chapter. At some point, because we'll have reasons to be back here quite often. What's up, Cole?
No. But you
Oh,
like
God.
demons. I enjoy the company of spirits, yes, which is part of why I do not abuse them with bindings. It isn't abuse if I ask. Not always true. Also, I do not practice blood magic, which renders this entire conversation academic.
Hi. What's up?
He won't bind me. He's a mage and he likes demons, but he won't help.
Why would you want Solus to bind you?
So I'm safe. If Solus won't do the ritual to bind me, someone else could. Will. Like the Warden mages. And then I'm not me anymore. Walls around what I want. Blocking, bleeding, making me a monster.
A mage using blood magic could conceivably do that to any one of us, human or demon.
You should ask Solus to bind you too. And then someone can bind him.
Here's on that.
We'll find a way to keep you safe without binding you, Cole.
I have a suggestion, if Cole is ready to listen. I recall stories of amulets used by Raveni seers to protect spirits they summoned from rival mages. A spirit, wearing an amulet of the Unbound, was immune to blood magic and binding. It should protect Cole as well. The resources of the Inquisition could be used to find such a talisman. Good. They will not take me.
He is really worked up about this. Like, we're gonna help him, because holy shit. Like, he is... Like...
It started out helping, taking the fear away.
Okay.
How do you...
No more with that. But yeah, we'll definitely help him with that, because, like... Cole just seems like such a nice character, and, like, he's a spirit, it's something new. There it is. You. Come on, stop singing, we need to talk. You apparently have a quest.
You all right, sir?
Okay, that's maybe far enough away. Can we get in there in time before she starts another song?
There is an issue that you should address. I think it's worth your time, Inquisitor.
I don't know.
Your worship graces me with blessed eyes.
Okay, so we got that too. See what all that's about. Let's go find Blackwall. And we'll talk to Colin. Like, we're going to go over, because this is going to be I do plan this being the final episode of this chapter.
Maker and Lady. Griffiths is taking a lot of them apart.
The Inquisition is on its tail.
Where? Is he upstairs? The boys looking for one written insurance in regards. Okay, now. Where? That's what we just got. I'll be honest, we're still probably not using anything. not even give me a space to... Edition missing... Blackwall missing. There we go. I don't see anything interactable here. Okay, we're gonna go up talk to Colin. Then we're gonna teleport back down here and see if maybe it's just something next.
I wanted to thank you. When you came to see me, if there's anything... This sounded much better in my head.
I trust you're feeling better?
Yes.
Is it always that bad?
The pain comes and goes. Sometimes I feel as if I'm back there. I should not have pushed myself so far that day.
I'm just glad you're all right.
I am. I've never told anyone what truly happened to me at Ferelden's Circle. I was... not myself after that. I was angry. For years, that anger blinded me. I'm not proud of the man that made me. Now I can put some distance between myself and everything that happened. It's a start.
Let go.
The past isn't always pleasant. Sometimes you have to let go and move on.
I can't forget what happened, but it led me here. I can make that mean something. Anyway, I meant to thank you, not trouble you further. You've enough to worry about. How are you holding up?
Friends keep me grounded.
I've met good people here. Knowing they have my back, it helps.
You certainly keep interesting company. I suppose I do as well.
Alright. I'm not there. Can we go back this way, right? Oh yeah, wow, we are way far from there. Which actually... Some did say we did need to leave and do some other stuff, so it may not find Blackwall until next time. Oh no, there he is.
Someone I knew once described Adamant to me. Adamant is, and always will be, the Order, he said. A guardian on the edge of the abyss. The lone soul that stares into oblivion and doesn't waver. That's what Warden Commander Clarel tried to be. Well, they all tried to be. None of the Wardens we saw wavered. They gave their lives willingly. They died for us. And Corypheus twisted their sacrifice to make it his own.
Let's pry this flame.
And that's why he has to die.
You'll get no argument from me. There's no one to blame but Corypheus. Even Clarel's intentions were righteous. Her desire to protect was so great it led her astray. It's not right. To want to do good, to be good, and have that turned against you.
Remember the intention, we still try right.
Don't think of what went wrong. Think of their intentions, their sacrifice. Honor their selflessness.
Clarel made mistakes, but she was a great woman. And she died a great woman. It's not the armor or the trappings of the Order. It's not the... joining. At the heart of it, all a Warden is a promise. To protect others, even at the cost of your own life.
We got something going on here.
Want a drink? I've a hankering for company. When I was a boy, there were these urchins who roamed the streets near my father's house. One day, they found a dog. A wretched little thing. It came to them for food. They caught it, tied a rope around its neck, and strung it up. Do you know what I did?
You stopped them? Cut the dog down?
I did nothing. Not a damn thing. It was crying. I saw the kicking legs, the neck straining and twisting. And I turned around, went inside, and closed the door. I could have told my father, or alerted someone. I didn't. I just pretended it wasn't happening.
You couldn't have been the only one there. No one else stepped in.
Doesn't make what I did any less wrong. I may as well have tied the noose myself. We could make the world better. It's just easier to shut our eyes.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Look at you. You would have done the right thing. We're lucky there are people like you in the world. There's always some dog out there. Some fucking mongrel that doesn't know how to stay away.
Alright. Blackwall's not over there anymore. Nice for Inquisitor, you've been a friend and an inspiration. You've given me the wisdom to know right from wrong, and more importantly, the courage to uphold the former. It's been my honor to serve you. What?
The Spy Master has confirmed it. Blackwall is gone.
Track him down. He's needed here.
Sister Leliana had us search the Warden's quarters. Not much to find, except this. It was missing from last week's reports. I don't know what Blackwall's interest in this particular matter is, but it could be a good place to start.
A crumpled sheet of paper. It looked like it was removed from Mary's report with Sister Liliana. Lieutenant Cyril Mornay, one of the soldiers responsible for the Collier massacre of 937, was captured in Leeds. The others who were arrested for their involvement, Mornay insists that he did not know who he was assassinating, and that he was just following the orders of his captain. This captain, Dom Rayner, is still at large. Mornay is to be executed within the week in Valrio. So we need to go to Valrio.
So busy. Thank you for that.
See if there's anything more with Colin. And then we're going to the war table, get people started on these other things. And that's what we're in this. I know this is a long one, but kind of needed since the last of the thing.
Templars, now the Grey Wardens, both devoted their lives to fighting evil. Now they serve it.
Not by choice. They were manipulated by Corypheus.
I'm not sure that's a comfort. The Inquisition must serve as an example. We must stand where others fall.
That's all for now.
Another time. I'd be perfectly happy never again setting foot in the Winter Palace. It wasn't the gossip and backstabbing, I know what the game entails, but the indifference to it all.
Yeah.
I don't care for it myself.
I shouldn't be surprised. The Chantry can be the same. Their politics are less extravagant, but just as heated. Celine and Gaspard rule a country. The Divine influences half a continent.
That's all for...
Inquisitor?
Okay, that's all there. So let's head back really quick to table. God, this is a long one. And yes, there is a judgment, but we're doing that next time. That'd be one of the first things we do to start off Chapter 3. Alright. Dear Inquisitor, I had no idea the Herald Andraste was a fellow collector. I have made your wishes known to the most reputable shops of Valriel, Lady Montelia's old crest. If found anywhere, they are the ones to divine its whereabouts. May you have the best of luck. If there are any objects in your possession you may wish to part with, do not hesitate to write to me again. I have a wonderful collection of Storm Age Rivain marriage seals coming in the winter, and I'd be delighted to discuss their history should you ever find yourself in Ghislaine. One is becoming a clear favorite in the War of Station. The dialogue between the noble houses, the Bordelians, have all but ceased to exist socially, and many are scribbling for traditional alliances. Lady Eustace Richelieu has emerged as a strong voice at court, suggesting several arranged marriages to solidify ties, and presumably the standing of her house as arbiter and matchmaker. To the Dowager of Helmond, to the leadership of the Inquisition. It comes as a great shock to me that organization that claims to be defending us from the breach holds an interest in walnut farming. Perhaps you intend to throw unshelled nuts into the sky to repel demons. Truly, such matters are beyond my expertise. The general claim to Yellen, I should like to hear it. Comte Marie de Persian. Okay, what we're doing here. First off, mass those across the sea. Reaching over up, but aid those impacted by the Civil War. Our enemy. I do want to do that one. But I'm looking for... Obtain amulet for Cole, that one. Cole's a demon our spirit. He remains vulnerable to inventory binding magic. The amulet of the Unbound, used by Rivain seers, is said to protect spirits from such magic. However, finding such an amulet in this part of the world would be difficult. In contact, say these amulets are held dear, but to protect spirits from the breach, they are willing to help us. No wealthy or Legion noble whose private collection included jewelry from all of theirs. I doubt he would miss it. Let's do that one.
At your service.
Let's see here. An offer from the Blades of Siren. Other herbs. Annex. Wait, what? The worst of the major rebellion is now past. However, the mage who started it all, through the transfer of Kirkwall and murdered Grand Cleric Althenia, dozens of innocent faithful, is still at large. The fanatic Anders must be brought to justice. Though he may no longer be in the city, it is still home to many of his non-associates. I thus resolved to invade Kirkwall to locate Anders, but Starkhaven's annexation of this notoriously troubled city has not proceeded as planned. The city's resistance opposes me. They forget that I do this for the good of the city and for all the free marches. As a staunch ally of the Inquisition, I entreat support for this endeavor that Kirkwall may brought. Hell no! The dramatic ramification of having our soldiers seen as part of the conquered army. Let us tell the prince that the Inquisition is no one to spare. Person of Haven, who would blame us? In this, to our advantage, Aveline will back down in the face of our overwhelming force. When there's agents as his advisors, we can keep him from doing more damage. Prince means to retaliate against anyone who ever harbored Anders. Kirkwall's resistance is headed by Guard Captain Aveline. With our help, she can break Sebastian's resolve and send him... Yeah! Fuck him!
Alright.
Stop the rumors. From far off Montesmard, a songstress comes with lies and thoughtful jibes, insults her name. I hated her in school. She pulled my hair. We must not let her make these vulgar claims. The soul with no tongue can tell no lies. Our allies' words will turn the tides for us. It's ridiculous.
Inquisitor.
Alright. And with that, I'm going to end this here. Thank y'all for watching. In the next one, all these things will be ready to go. And we'll be able to continue with our quest and everything. So yeah. As I said before, thanks for watching. And well, I'll see you whenever we decide to do Chapter 3. So yeah, thanks for watching. See you then.